guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shalia, known to some as the Visionpreneur, and I'm your passive income specialist and business strategist, here to help you create a lifestyle of freedom by helping you cultivate multiple streams of income so that you can live your life doing what you love and escape the traditional rat race. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to create financial literacy workbooks for kids using Canva and ChatGTP. Financial literacy is essential in shaping responsible adults, and the journey starts in childhood. It equips kids with the knowledge to make sound financial decisions in the future, from saving their allowances to making their first major purchases. And interactive workbooks are an ideal medium to introduce these concepts, making learning about money management both fun and practical. These workbooks turn abstract financial principles into relatable real-life scenarios. So through engaging activities, children learn the fundamentals of earning, saving, and spending, setting the stage for more complex topics like investment and budgeting as they grow. By integrating these lessons with stories and exercises that mirror their experiences, children not only understand, but also apply financial concepts in their daily lives. By using workbooks, financial education becomes an adventure, not a chore. So kids actively participate in their learning journey, which not only cements their understanding, but also fosters a positive and proactive attitude towards managing money. This early foundation is crucial for building financial confidence and competence that lasts a lifetime. We're going to kick off our journey into financial education by pinpointing the core topics that form the bedrock of financial literacy. So think of these as the four cornerstones on which a child's understanding of money will be built, which is savings, budgeting, earning, and investing. Now, each concept is a stepping stone toward empowering our young learners with the skills they need to navigate the financial world competently. Savings teach the value of setting money aside for future needs, while budgeting introduces the foresight required for financial planning. Earning provides insights into the efforts behind acquiring money, and investing opens the doors to growing their savings and understanding the concept of wealth creation. To make these concepts resonate with children, we'll harness the capabilities of ChatGTP, an advanced AI platform renowned for its ability to generate educational material that's both informative and child-friendly. ChatGTP can distill complex financial terminology into easy-to-understand language, laying out the intricacies of money in a way that's digestible for young learners. So this tool becomes our ally in crafting clear, engaging narratives that bring the abstract concepts of finance to life for a young audience. So with ChatGTP, we can create scenarios and dialogues that explain how money works in the real world. So imagine a story where saving is shown through a character setting aside coins for a new bike, or budgeting is demonstrated through a lemonade stand's expenses and income. Earning can be illustrated through tasks and chores, and investing could be simplified through a story about a seed growing into a tree. ChatGTP's ability to create these educational scenarios ensures that the learning experience is not only effective, but also enjoyable for kids, making the pillars of financial literacy not just lessons, but stories that stick with them. Once we have our concepts down, it's time to jump into Canva. So let's go over to ChatGTP. And if you don't already have an idea for what you want to incorporate in your workbook, then ChatGTP is here to help you create ideas for your workbook. So let's type in ChatGTP. Can you give me some ideas for a children's financial literacy workbook on the topics of saving, budgeting, earning, and investing? So while this is generating, we can be thinking about how we're going to incorporate these into a workbook. And we can be thinking about how many pages we want. So if ChatGPT doesn't give you enough information, you could always ask them to generate more content for you. So if we're putting this workbook on Amazon KDP, then you're going to need at least 80 pages. So we're going to need 80 pages of content within the workbook in order to upload and sell it on Amazon KDP. So ChatGPT is done generating, and it gave us a few ideas for each category. So for saving, they gave us the savings goal chart and the savings jar worksheet, which they gave us the activity and the objective, which we can include on the worksheet. And then for budgeting, the budgeting balloon fiesta and my weekly budget planner. For earning, they did a chore rewards chart and the little entrepreneur, which is kids coming up with a simple business idea like a lemonade stand and plan out what they need to start, how they will price their product, and how they will advertise, which that's really cute. And for investing, they did the Grow Your Money Garden and Investment Adventure Map. So these are all really good ideas. I think did I skip one? I don't know, but okay. So these are the ideas. So we can transfer them over to Canva now. So now that we're in Canva, I kind of went a little bit ahead and created a cover. This is not set in stone. You can always change, your cover if you don't like the initial idea that you came up with, but your book is going to need a cover. So just throw something together quickly, just to have it there, and then you can go back and change things that you don't like and perfect it later. So don't spend too much time on the cover initially. So once you're in Canva, I actually just I took something from Canva's template. This is just something that they have in there. You cannot use this and sell it. You would have to create your own. So don't just take it and sell it. You have to create a different version of it, or change it up a little bit, and then you can do what you will with it. I wouldn't recommend that. I would recommend creating from scratch, because it's just more unique that way. You don't want to have something out there that other people have out there. So I would definitely create from scratch. So I'm going to take this font because I like the Bobby Jones font. I'm going to take this font, and then I'm going to go back over to ChatGTP and start with the first one. So the savings goal chart. So we're going to copy that, and we're going to bring it back over to Canva, and we're going to paste it in here. So this is a little bit big. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller and stretch it out. Okay, so the savings goal chart. Let's make it a little bit bigger and center it. So let's go back over to ChatGTP. Children create a savings goal chart for something they want to buy. So they can draw the item and then fill in a progress bar as they save toward it. So, okay, so we need something with a progress bar. So let's go to our element section and type in progress bar. Let's see what they have in here. So these are not really something that we'd be able to use. So we are going to create our own progress bar. And we're going to do that using the shapes in Canva. So we're going to take this square, we're going to make it smaller, and this is going to be the first bar. So we're going to make the inside of the square transparent, and then we're going to go up here to the border, and we're going to make the border weight 1. Okay, so we have a square, the inside is transparent, and then we're gonna copy this, move it over. I'm gonna go a little bit, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit, and then we're going to copy as far as we can. Okay, so this looks pretty cool. We're gonna center it, and this is our progress bar. You can also change if you want to change the outline, change the border. So say make it green. You can do that so the kids can fill in, shade in each time, each time they put money in, and, get closer towards their goal. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get a text box. So click text, add a text box, and we're going to put savings goal over here, and we're going to add a line to it. We're going to make this line smaller or skinnier, and they can put their savings goal on this line. We're going to add in a $. Now keep in mind, if you don't have the Canva Pro, there are some tools that are limited to you. So if you look over at the elements section, you'll see these, some of these have a crown on the bottom, which means that these are for the pro users. So this one, it would be free. You would be able to use that one because it doesn't have a crown. And the ones that don't have crowns, obviously you can use them. But if you have Canva Pro, then you're not limited. So you wouldn't have to worry about that. I actually want to change that and maybe put this one, because that other one was kind of plain. So we can make it smaller, put it on the line. The kids can write in their savings goal here, and then we can write, we're gonna duplicate that, and we're gonna put on this line, on this side, what they're saving for. What we're saving for. And then we're going to duplicate this line and center it. So we can keep it this way, and then we can have the kids, there's multiple things we can do with this part of the worksheet. We could duplicate this and do another one so they can have multiple savings goals for the worksheet. Or you can add like a little journal section where they can write about what they want to buy, where they're going to buy it from. Use your imagination and think about the things that the kids would be excited to do with this worksheet. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to duplicate it. So this is the savings goal chart. They can add what they're saving for and what their savings goal is, and then they can shade it in. So okay, so let's count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so there's 10. So that's good because we can put the numbers in there. So like if they saved $10, you can put the $10 in here, or you can put the $20 in here, 30, 40, 50, all the way up to 100, or you can do 1, 2, 3, 4. It's up to you. Or you could leave it blank so that they can do it the way they want to do it. And you can just put like $signs in there, just for more decoration. So I'm going to just see what that looks like by putting the $signs in there and then lowering the transparency. That looks pretty cute. Let's see how it would look if I put it in all of them. Okay, so I think it looks better this way. So I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep it like that. So instead of doing it to all of these, I'm just going to delete these two. And then I'm going to copy it again. So we're going to copy, and then we're going to make sure it's even, make sure it's centered to where we want it. Okay, and then we're going to do it again. And I think only 3 can fit, so I'm just gonna bring it down a little bit, and then I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. Okay, so there we go, our savings goal chart for our financial literacy workbook. And then, if you want to do a little informational facts about savings. So you could do the first page before they even get to the savings goal chart. You could do facts about savings. So you would be able to write something in here. So what we would do is go back over to ChatGTP and ask them, can you write me a small passage about savings for children ages 5 to 7. Just give facts, tips, and an overall idea message about the importance of savings. And see what ChatGTP gives us. So ChatGTP has given me the magic of saving money. They gave me this whole passage. So we're gonna copy it. And you might want to read it before you put it in your book, but for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to paste it in here. So it's really, really cute what they gave us. They gave us the magic of saving money, a little story, and then they gave us a couple of facts and then a couple tips, and then like a conclusion. So we're gonna make this bigger so that it fills up the page. Okay, so it's 15, and we're going to make this green just because it's about money. Okay, so I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger too. I wish I could bolden it, but it doesn't allow me for this font. Okay, so facts about savings. Maybe I'll change this. The magic of saving money. Maybe I'll change this. The magic of saving money, and then make this green. And then we could do like some cute little decorations, like maybe put this little money sign on this side, and then at the bottom maybe we could have let's type in money kids. We could have a little kid down there with some money in their hand. Oh, like that kid. Let's do this kid. Looks like he is saving, so we're gonna put this kid over there. We're gonna make him small, and we're gonna put him down here, but I think he should be facing the other way, so I'm gonna flip him, and there we have it. The magic of saving money. So we have our cover, we have the magic of saving money, and then we have a savings goal chart. So then we would go to our next section. So let's scroll back up, which would be, oh no, we didn't do the savings jar worksheet. So then we would do that. And I'm missing where, okay. And then we would go back over here and paste it. And let's change it to Bobby Jones because I like that one. Make this bigger. And take out those two dots. Okay, so we've got it straightened out, and we're going to make this green. Let's make it a lighter green this time. And we're going to go over to elements and type in savings jar and see what Canva can come up with for us. So we kind of need like an empty jar. So we're just going to do empty jar. And I guess we can use this one. We're gonna make it bigger, and we can change the color of this if we want, make it yellow or green, pink, whatever. I'm gonna leave it to black because I think it looks the best in black. Okay, so we're gonna add a text box at the top of the page, and we are going to make sure it's centered. And we are going to go back over to ChatGTP. And it says a printable worksheet with an image of a jar that kids can color in as they save money. Each section of the jar represents a certain amount saved, and the objective is to understand the accumulation of savings and the concept of setting aside money for future use. So this jar needs to have sections. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to elements, and we're going to use our line tool, and I'm going to make this a little bit skinnier. No, that's too skinny. Make it 2. Yeah, 2 is good. And we are going to stretch it out to the size of the jar. And we're going to duplicate it so that each section can represent a different amount saved. So, there are different options that you can do with the savings jar. You can either leave it blank so that they can fill it in for themselves, or you can do it yourself and put like $10, $20, $30, $40, or you can do both. Like, so if we have this one worksheet, we could duplicate the page and then make the second one blank so that they can fill it in themselves. So for this one, I'm just going to put in the amounts. So counting by tens. Let's see if they give us, oh, that's the wrong one. Counting by tens. So we'll just use a text box. So the first one can be $10. So once they save $10, they can fill this in, they can color it in. And I'm gonna make this green. Okay, and that's probably a little bit too big, so let's, okay. Then we're gonna duplicate that, and we're gonna do $20. We're gonna duplicate that, and we're just gonna go all the way up to okay, so 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So you can also make the lines closer together. Like, see at the bottom, 10 is a little bit, the line's a little bit high. So we could probably add another line down here and then move everything down. So let's just bring this line in and we can move everything down. And then at the top, you could also add another line, which I'll do. And then bring it in so that it's not popping out. So that will make it an even 100. So that would be 20. This would be 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and then 100. So 100 is going to have to be a little bit small so that it'll fit. And there we have our savings jar worksheet. So use this savings jar worksheet to keep track of how much you're saving. We can center that. And there's our worksheet. So remember we said we wanted to duplicate and make a blank one. So we're just going to duplicate the page and then delete it. So they can fill in their own, increments if they want. Like if they want to do 100, 200, 300, 400, they can fill in their own increments. So we'll leave that one blank and then we'll start on our next page. So it's really very simple to create a financial literacy workbook for kids. You just can use ChatGTP for ideas, and if you need more ideas, then you could always ask ChatGTP for more ideas, and you could also use Canva for ideas. So if you go to design over here and type in kids money, then you will find different things that you can use. So over here, I see something about writing checks. So this will teach children how to write, or you can teach your child how to write a check and like what to put on what line, yada, 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 and teach them. Now, keep in mind that you want to keep all the activities inside the book age appropriate. So for this workbook, I chose ages 5 to 7 because I feel like, at this age is where you're supposed to be learning about being financially responsible, learning about earning and, budgeting and stuff like that. Because, I'm sure kids have seen money at this age and they're old enough to know, what $1 is, what $10 is, that you can buy stuff at the store with money, and they just need to know how to manage it better. So for each section of your workbook, you want to think about the learning objective. What should the kids be able to understand or do after completing it? You want to keep it fun. You want to keep it age appropriate. You might want to introduce a character that guides them through the workbook. This can be done using Canva's Elements section over here. So maybe this little girl you can use, her name could be Susie. So once your workbook is complete, you have a few options to print your workbook. Like I said before, you can use Amazon KDP. Amazon KDP would fulfill the orders for you. So once a customer would order your workbook, then you wouldn't have to do anything else. Amazon would fulfill and ship the order to the customer. So you also can use Canva's print service to get high quality copies. They go right to your door. As you can see at the top, it says print with Canva. So you would just, put in what your specifications are, the front page, the back page, what kind of paper, how many letterheads, and then you would click continue and go through the process to print with Canva. But your only job with Amazon KDP is to optimize your listing for search engine optimization and make sure that your book will be found on Amazon. And I can do another video on that if you guys want. But if you're not too comfortable with printing and shipping your own workbooks, then Amazon KDP is a good option for you. But if you want to print on your own to sell or for your personal use, you can print with a company that I like to use, Lulu. So you can choose whether or not you want your workbooks to be distributed or if you want to print them and just, have them shipped to your home. So make sure you're choosing the option that's best for you and what you want to do with the workbook. So I pretty much showed you everything that you need to do. I'm not going to go through the entire process of creating the entire workbook because that would take a long time. So as we're wrapping up, I just want to leave you with some valuable tips on how to effectively utilize the financial literacy workbook with the kids. Try to relate the workbook exercises to real life family finances where appropriate. For instance, if there's a budgeting activity, discuss how it applies to planning the weekly grocery shopping or saving for a family holiday. Real world context makes the exercises more meaningful. So you can invite the kids to come up with their own money scenarios. Maybe they want to buy a new game or save for a bike. Work through the problem solving process together using the workbook as a guide. So this not only tests their grasp of financial concepts, but also fosters creativity and critical thinking. And lastly, keep the tone positive and encouraging. Celebrate their successes when they complete an activity or understand a new concept. A little praise can go a long way in building their confidence and enthusiasm for learning about finances. Remember, the goal of this workbook is not just to teach financial terms, but to instill lifelong smart money habits. With your support, your children can grow to make wise financial decisions that will benefit them for years to come. So there you have it. That's how to create your own financial literacy workbook for kids, made easy with Canva and ChatGTP. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on creating passive income and cultivating a lifestyle of financial freedom. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or share your experiences with teaching financial literacy to kids. And if you create a workbook, I would love to see it. So I'm Shalia, the Visionpreneur, your guide to all things passive income and business strategy. And I hope that I will see you in the next video. Until next time, keep inspiring, keep creating, and remember, financial wisdom starts young. I'll see you in the next video.